Hi guys, let us understand some of the hands-on with JSP. So before making any program, we have to configure the servers, Tomcat server. We are using here Apache Tomcat. So consider I go to the servers and I say new server wizard. I'll select Apache here, Tomcat 6, localhost. Okay, next. Now browse and browse your local, I mean the Tomcat installation folder. I have in H drive program files, and here I have Apache Software Foundation. Okay, and then inside that I have a Tomcat 6. Okay, I have to just locate this one, then say next and finish it. So we have just configured the server. Right now it is stopped. Okay, we can say here start the server. So you will get a message here that server has been started in this much millisecond, right? Okay, so this part we have done now. We'll come to the our project now. So this is my project explorer. We'll do here right click and then say new project. But this is a normal project, but we are going to develop dynamic web project. So we have to select dynamic web project. If you're not getting the list here, you can go to the other. In the other, you will find web folder. So say this is my web. Inside the web, you are having dynamic web project, and then say next. Give a project name here. Consider I have a JSP examples. Okay, now select here the servlet version 2.4, make it next, make it next here, and then finish it. Now here we are having a folder like wave inf and all these things. I don't require all, just will go to here in wave content and we'll make a JSP page here. So right click and then say new and select JSP file. Give a name here, I say index.jsp. So next, finish it. So this is the index.jsp. You can see by default these are the codes has been written, but if we don't want, that's also fine. Here we can make a normal page. Let us say I just delete all the pages here. Okay, here I just say here I make a link here, click here to display current date, current date. Okay, this is my body, so say body part. Inside the body will write, okay, we'll make a link, this one anchor href equal to, and then close it here. Now I will call a page here, display date.jsp. Okay, display date.jsp. Now I need to create a display date. So here I'll just say new file, normal file, just, and I'll say here display date dot jsp. Finish it. I can take that, but just I'm taking plain file here, and then we are giving the name JSP here. So if I run this application, okay, index page will come, right? Index page, this will carry the link, and if I click display date will call here, right? So display date here, I'll say here current date is, okay, if you want to keep a header file something, you can keep it like this. Okay, and then here I want to display JSP colon include. Okay, JSP colon include what you want to include. So I will say here file equal to, sorry, here you can use page equal to cdate.jsp. What is the cdate.jsp? I'll tell you what is that. Okay, so cdate.jsp is not there. Let us create that. New, I will say file, and I say here cdate.jsp. Okay, finish it now. Okay, now what we'll write in cdate.jsp? Just we can write some skiplet here, and I'll say here date day equal to new date. Where is this date class? So I need to import the package, so I can write here percent at the rate page import equal to what package? Java dot util dot star or date, you can say, right? So now the error is gone. Here I'm using page directive. Here I'm using a skiplet. Let us say I will use here expression now. So percent equal to D. I want to display the D here now. So it will display. Save it. So we are displaying date here. This guy is calling this page cdate.jsp, right? cdate.jsp. So runtime, it will include this file and display it. If I click on this link, right? Let us try to deploy this project. Right click, run as, run on server. Next, finish it. Okay. So you can see this first page JSP page has come, index.jsp, right? And it is giving you the link. Click here to display current date. There is a link with the display date. You can see here in the bottom. If I click here, it is calling the display date, right? But this guy is calling dynamically one page, that is the cdate.jsp, which is displaying the current date and time, right? It's saying you can see the dates, 3rd August, right? 2012, Friday. Same thing is coming here. Okay. So I hope you understood this, how to use here. I'll just do little changes here. Whole things I want to comment now. So I'll do like this. I commented the whole statement now. Instead of writing this 3-4 line, you could have written like this directly. Percent equal to new java dot util dot date. One line only. The current date will display, right? Say display date, current date here, and this will come as a like red color. So I can say font color equal to red, and I can close the font here in the last, right? Now we'll just go here and I say refresh it. So you can see we are getting the current date, right? So you can write either this much or this is also fine. Okay. Now I'll make another link here and I say anchor href equal to calci.jsp. Okay. And here I'll say click here to open calculator, right? Save it. Now I need to create a calci.jsp. So I'll go to here and say new. I'm just adding another project or another module in this project. Okay, so file. What is a file? A calc.jsp. Finish it. Now inside this, I'll just write a small code here for making a form kind of things. I have already the code which I am just bringing from there and pasting here. So what we are trying to do here, we are just making a form here. We are saying form action equal to calculate.jsp. Okay, it will ask for two numbers. Okay, and we will close the form here. Okay, so if I click on that link, I mean if I click here, it will call this page and it will generate one like two text box. So what we are doing here, font, that's okay. I think I need to close the font here, that's fine. So form method post action calculate.jsp. So I need to create this calculate.jsp, right? So new file and I say calculate.jsp. Finish it. Here this C I have given a small, so write in a small here. Okay. Now come to the calculate.jsp. So you need to write the code for calculation, right? So we'll just bring this code from here to here. I'll explain what is happening in this code, right? Save it. Now let us understand this code first, or let me just execute this code once. So we are getting another link. Click here to open calculator. If I click it here, you're getting one this kind of form where addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. If I say addition and I say here 50 plus 60, give me the result, submit. It is saying you have selected addition, so result is 110, right? Again if I say subtraction, it's saying 0, it means there is a mistake here. If I say division, again 0. Multiplication, it's a 3000, right? Okay, so this is all working fine now. We'll see the code here. So in this you can look it here, the name is what, R1, and values add, sub, div, multiplication. Here I have a name T1 and T2, right? And this button name is B1. If you come to here, we are writing this 3 line in the scriptlet. This is my scriptlet here where we are writing Java code, and we are saying request dot get parameter. This request is what? It's a implicit object. Request.get parameter r1, so it will retrieve what kind of operation you want to perform. Request.get parameter t1, what data you have entered in the text 1, what data you have entered in the text 2. So it is coming to str1, str2, right? Now I just declare one variable final output, right? Okay, I just maximize and explain. So here we are just saying on a string variable, right? On the top we have written just language import Java lang, even it is not required. Okay, the font and all, it is all useless here, that I am not using even, right? So just deleting here. Now here we are saying num1, num2, num3. We are converting the both parameter which has come as str1, str2 is in a number, in an integer, right? And then we are saying if str dot equals add, str holding what? The r1 field, means whether you are doing here r1 means addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. So we are retrieving that, and then we are checking if it is addition, add both number stored to number 3 and make it final output addition. Then we are doing subtraction here, right? Minus number minus num2 storing in num3. Then we are doing here what? Num3 equal to num1 minus num2, correct? But here we have taken S capital, so that's why it was not working. Because here the name which we have given, it is a small letter, right? So just I change here now. And then similarly we are saying division, we are dividing number num2, we are multiplying number num2. Then finally, if this kind of operation, okay, this will perform if addition, it will perform this and it will come to here, right? The selected mathematical function by you is final output, I mean it is a addition, right? The addition message will come here. And then we are writing integer in integer dot new integer num3. So this num3 we are converting as an integer and then converting as a string and sending to the browser. So we are saying in dot to a string, means just this integer, the result which is coming, we are converting as a string here and representing it, right? Now I'll go here and just refresh it. So let us say subtraction, and this time I say 50 minus how much earlier I did, 60. So minus 10 should come, right? It's working fine this time. So division and all also fine because the previous is the, okay. Here I say 90 and then you can check division, clear to 1, right? So that's all about understanding the basic structure and small code of JSP page, right? So here I have used some of the odd object, implicit object here, right? Here I have used request implicit object. Here we are using page directive, right? So file, let us say I want to display current date here, okay? So what I can do, you can just write JSP colon include see date, so date will come here. So that's all about understanding basic JSP pages.